Hey boys and girls, Desi Budget Blogger here. So in today's video, we're going to do something epic. Okay, so we're going to be taking a road trip from Mysore to Chennai. So this is more of a life or death trip than a road trip because we are actually stranded here and we want to be returning to our homes. So this road trip, I'm going to do it along with two other friends of mine, Radha and Daniel, and along with our cab driver. So we have hired a taxi here, and we'll be taking the taxi to Chennai. Yeah, so let's go into the video. So, guys, we are actually waiting for our cab driver, and the time right now is 5 a.m. and it's pitch dark here in Mysore. You can see that there's no sunlight. Maybe the sunrise is around 6:30 or 6:45 here in Mysore. So, we are waiting for our cab driver who will arrive any second now. And as soon as he reaches here, we'll be loading our luggages. And yeah, we'll be starting off from Mysore. So, on the way, we'll be picking up our friend Daniel, and then we'll be heading to Chennai. Hey guys, so we have actually crossed Madur and we'll be reaching Bangalore in another hour or so. And the sun is up, so beautiful day. And we started the travel around 1 hour 30 minutes back, and we are on schedule. So we'll shortly meet again.
शामें मलंग सी रातें सुरंग सी बागी उड़ान पे ही न जाने क्यों इलाही मेरा जी आए आए इलाही मेरा जी आए आए
Hey guys, so you guys would have seen the videos till now. If you have, then I'll explain what happened for you to have a clearer understanding. And people haven't watched the video this far, I am sorry. So I'll quickly explain a few things about my travel. So we started off from Mysore on Saturday at around 5:30 in the morning, and we reached Chennai at around 3 in the afternoon. And we had applied for an E-Pass. It got approved in the second time. So the first time we applied, it got rejected, and we did get a remark saying, please attach your department ID card. I'm not sure what that means. So I request the government and the Chennai Corporation to actually provide better remarks, because remarks actually help us to understand what the issue was with the previous e-pass. But we did apply for the same e-pass again, and it got approved the second time. So I'm not sure what mechanism you people have. It's clearly not working. Most of us, I mean, most of my friends have actually faced issues with Tamil Nadu e-pass, and I can see the news channels that many are complaining. So it is not very efficient, and so many issues are there. So please streamline the e-pass process. And you guys, I mean, the news channels are also portraying that e-pass is like a very huge thing. It's very mandatory. Police will scan the e-pass, and you will be under quarantine and everything. But personal experience, guys, our e-pass was not scanned. We actually crossed a few districts, actually in fact many districts, and nowhere our e-passes were scanned. Okay, when we crossed the state, so when we entered into the Tamil Nadu state in the district of Hosur, we were stopped, our e-passes were checked, but they did not scan the e-pass. Instead, they simply put a rubber stamp on our e-pass with the date that we traveled, and they did not even note our e-pass number. So I'm not sure why they require all these e-pass and everything. So, and another thing is, in news channels they say that we have inter-district lockdown, inter-district borders, travel between districts is not allowed. But then what we noticed is we actually crossed through a lot of districts. Okay, we crossed Hosur, then we crossed. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not aware of all the districts. Vellore, Ranipet, Tiruvallur, Kanchipuram, Chennai. So every border, whenever we cross, we do not find any checkpost or any restrictions in any district borders. So people were actually free to move between borders. But in the news channels, they are saying that inter-district lockdown is still there. Movement between districts are still restricted. I'm not sure. It's actually crappy. They say one thing and they do another. So the proper information does not go to the public. So maybe I'm not sure. Maybe they want to have this mental picture in people's mind that inter-district lockdown is still there, so that the movement is restricted. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not going to question that. But still, it could be better. You can actually tell the truth to public so that they don't have to panic or anything. So yeah, that's one fault from the government side. Then we entered Chennai. I got down at my place at around 2:30, 2:45. I'm not sure. And on Saturday. So I passed Sunday, and today is Monday. So 2 days is gone, and I did not receive any call from the Chennai Corporation on Saturday as well as on Sunday. I received a call today. So it took 2 days for the corporation to actually call me and inquire about my travel. So, I mean, I understand that, yeah, the travel, I mean, the e-pass is valid for 2 days, so I could have traveled yeah, any day between Saturday and Sunday. So maybe that is why they called on Monday. Maybe, I'm not sure. So they did call me today, but even before they called one of our volunteers in our area, so she comes every day to our place to take the thermal scan. So she came, she met me, and she told me that it is better for me to take up a COVID test, so that it is better to rule out things than to be in doubt, right? So she redirected me to a camp which was close by in our locality. It was a government driven camp. She claimed it to be a corona testing camp, but it wasn't. It was a diagnosis camp. So they were basically diagnosing senior citizens in our locality to check if they had any symptoms or something. So it was not a camp where they were taking tests. So I had to go by walk, and from there I was actually redirected by a few volunteers there to another camp where actually they were taking tests. So they took me in a tempo traveler of their own. And another thing, what happened was the driver did not know the route. So we just knew the name of the locality, but we did not know the exact spot where the camp was set up. So we were roaming around within our area for nearly 20-25 minutes, and finally we found the spot. So I went there. I was inquired for my basic details. I gave them, and they did ask if I had any symptoms. I said no, and you can see that right now I am having a little bit of runny nose. So that is not because I have a cold. I'll tell you why it happened. So they basically take nasal samples and throat samples, right, for the test. So they had this cotton swab, and they asked me to look up, and they simply put that cotton swab into my nose and they started poking into it. So I have actually a bent nasal septum, so I am prone to sneezing and to dust and to cold. So I catch cold just like that. So I pretty much live along with cold. So as soon as she put the cotton swab into my nose and started collecting my nasal fluids, um, I was about to sneeze and she immediately asked me not to sneeze. So I don't know. I felt like a cat on the wall. So I wanted to sneeze badly, but then I had to suppress it because she was standing right in front of me, so I didn't want to sneeze on her face. So yeah, she took the nasal fluid sample and my throat fluid samples, and nothing much. Then I inquired them on what the procedure I have to follow after taking up the test. So they said that I have to be in quarantine till the coming Friday, so a total of 7 days. And if the test turns out positive, so I'll be getting a call after 2 days, and I'll be shifted to a government hospital. If the test turns out negative, then they say that I won't be receiving any calls. So maybe after 2 or 3 days, I can be sure that I am COVID-19 negative. So till then, fingers crossed. I'm hoping that the test turns out negative. And if at all it turns out positive or negative, whatever it is, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll tell you what exactly is happening so that you actually get to know how these things are taken up and being done. Okay, and coming to the channel, why I'm not posting videos, many have been asking me. So I was actually kind of held up in Mysore because I had to do a lot of packing, logistics, then vacating the room. So I was actually held up with a lot of work there. So I didn't have any time to do any videos, and you guys also told that there was no proper lighting, there was no proper audio. So I thought maybe let's just wait, let's go back home and do it properly. So that is a reason why I actually put that video part on hold. So I have a few ideas for upcoming videos. So keep following me and do put your thoughts in the comment section. So if you guys want me to do anything, please do put them in the comment section, and please do share this video to people so that they get to know what exactly is the procedure when it comes to interstate travel and interdistrict travel, and they might get some information out of this video. So thank you so much for watching this video and being patient and listening to me throughout these 10 minutes. So this is your Desi Budget Vlogger signing off.